here, there are dragons. A little subtle hint that something may not be 100% on the oven up here. It does look like I picked a good time to come, or a good day to come. This house can get rather full, become rather full of visitors. And as you walk through the house,
dang, I might have to get I was saving for the football skins, but I might have to. I'm a Futurama fan, so I might have to at least get the glider here.
Into the other dimensions. And again, so much media that you can focus in on.
Yes, nfanate, please support me if you are in the shop. Comment below if you are interested in receiving a gift from me.
Heading into the dining room here. See some strange equipment here on the table. You can see the lights fluctuating, odd noises in here. There is a ripple in reality above the
Got somebody a gift, one of the original crew members. Shout out to Chrissy. What the heck is this little bundle though? I had 2,800 V-Bucks. This would have been awesome. You get Fry, you get Bender, you get Leela. It's almost worth it. It's this little back thing. Like I said, I don't really care for the original skins. I'm all about the, if it belongs to an existing IP, I'm about that. Like movies and things that I like. One really on the top of my list is the Xenomorph from Alien. So feel free to gift me that if you guys are in a giving mood. But make sure you use my creator code nfanate. Alright, let's play a little solo. Just comment below if you want to join. Discord is live as well right now, so I'm gonna open up the Discord. Yeah, okay.
See pictures of the family as we wind our way up.
And Brian's always asking why you're not playing with me anymore, because I'm trying to relax and you guys get too aggro sometimes. I'm just like, it's not that serious, It's just a game.
Of the missing child. And see that empty hamster cage there. It says missing. Nemescu.
Yeah, but everybody came out on this season. I've probably gotten one crown this whole season because I suck. So. Probably got some new quests. That's how I get my XP, is just the quest basically. You just keep playing. It's fun. Like even if you lose, if you just keep winning matches. And then another reason why I don't play with y'all is you guys want to do those private games. The only game I like on Fortnite is the regular game. I don't care about those custom games y'all play. Stay in a group, revive. Don't try to like lead the team because you created that scenario. Because you're not being a good team member. That's annoying as hell. That's not what clutch means, you know? Just because everybody else is dead and you're the only one alive. That's annoying. A lot of y'all do that. We're gonna have the afternoon block of games here in about 45 minutes. So I got Chiefs, Steelers. I think I went with the Cardinals actually. I think I'm gonna take the Cardinals to make the playoffs 4-1 though. I think that's a good value for a wild card. Your best bet to get Steelers value is probably this week. After this week, it's gonna not even be worth it. You get 50-1. They're probably gonna win, and it's gonna go down a couple points. It won't be worth it. And then they're gonna drop it all at the end of the season anyway. But just for fun, throw down a 20. Yeah. Right now, you can still get 50-1, something like that. Just for fun, you can hold on to that ticket for a good half of the season. Like the weekends, everybody's playing. I'm just so casual, so over Fortnite, I think. But I'm getting ready for a new console. I think I'm gonna get a capture card next month, and we're gonna get Dragon Age. Get back to my style of gaming. Some good old RPG. I've been waiting like 10 years. I can't believe it's been 10 years for this game. My GTA. literally in a couple of months. It's this holiday season, right? GTA 6. That's crazy, man. That's been a long time since that game, since 5, right? Man, this is coming out in like a month or two. It's gonna be out in, oh no, next year. Okay, no, that's 2025. So we still got a year. So in 1 year, GTA 6 will be out good. Because I didn't want all that craziness right now. Not in the mood for all that. I don't have so much FOMO because I don't have a console right now. I get I want to get a PlayStation, but they haven't dropped. Like, you can get an Xbox for $200, Xbox One, brand new. So, I mean, let's see if there's any Belgard news.
It's been 10 long. Long years since Dragon Age Inquisition, and the expectations for the next game in the series, Dragon Age the Veilguard, seem impossible. A full decade, a bevy of behind-the-scenes changes, and an interesting
Like, the battle system looks way different. It's a whole different game, except they're keeping the main part that I think is the funnest is the dialogue and the and like the simulated character relationships, I guess. Yeah, this is gonna be a great one.
start to its marketing campaign made me a little worried for my most highly anticipated game of the year.
I admire you. What you've been through would break most people.
But one of my biggest concerns, based on early previews, was that it could be headed in the direction of being a linear action game, rather than its more open-world predecessor. While Dragon Age is known for changing its style with each installment, I hoped dearly that it wouldn't lose too much of the DA DNA I fell in love with. After hours of hands-on time spread across 2 days, I'm pleased to say that I walked away with excitement and curiosity, but mostly relief to wave many of those concerns goodbye. My time with the Veilguard covered a wide smattering of things, including the incredibly expansive character creator, the introductory quests, a faction mission, and a companion quest a little deeper into the game. But I was mostly pleased with my ability to just explore Northern Thedas in all its gorgeously designed glory, experiencing a setting in Dragon Age lore that we've really only heard about. To be clear, the Veilguard isn't the open-world playground that Inquisition was. As game director Corinne Bush has previously stated, it's more mission-based.
Like
but what impressed me after the first few hours was how much exploration can still be done in the various regions, as well as the impact the player character, Rook, can have on those regions.
It wasn't like a Souls game.
And there we go. Easy. Wow.
Like open world Survivor.
Consider it
sucks,
something of a mix of Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition. The more streamlined approach of the former with the geographically and socio-politically diverse world of the latter.
That's kind of disappointing.
Of course, some of the bigger art style,
Then it's
combat, and
kinda feels
gameplay
like
changes
a,
will be subject to personal taste. But after my
Gauntlet
time
Legends, then. That's
with Veilguard, I left feeling like these 10
But, you know, to be fair, I have been looking for a cool Gauntlet Legend style game with a little bit more capabilities. And
long
maybe
years
this.
just might have been worth the wait. As fans have already seen from the first gameplay trailer, players are dropped right into the city of Minrathous in the middle of the action as Solus prepares a ritual that will devastate Thedas. Luckily, our old friend Varric has recruited you to help, and it barely takes a couple of minutes for the game to put the focus on Rook. After a surprisingly concise story recap from Varric, there are a number of aspects the Veilguard starts easing you into. For one, the combat. Gone are the days of Dragon Age Origins' more CRPG-inspired tactical system, offering a style that's a mix of quick action and a mechanic where you can pause and pull up your radio menu. While this absolutely does take some getting used to, and it'll be a gradual process to create what could be a highly customized build while learning all your companions' different abilities, it didn't take me long to actually start having fun with it.
It's probably fun,
I largely played mage and rogue builds
really
during my
forward to
hands-on
that
time, and also quickly
style
started to lean on certain companion abilities.
Inquisition.
For one, the mage healing ability was essential. For one particularly difficult remnant, I basically established a pattern where I was only using Balara's mana to heal me, dodging and playing it safe when it got too risky. Nev's ability to slow time was also one I kept returning to, offering a bit more control on the battlefield when the situation got a little too fast-paced. And for you glass cannon builds out there, you'll want to have a warrior around to taunt your enemies out of your way.
No problem.
Like a whole lot in the Veilguard, combat revolves around your companions, even though you can't fully take control of them like in previous Dragon Age games.
So Dragon Age, you can completely control your companions.
Different companions have different combo options together, and there are certainly opportunities to build team synergy. Oh, and you'll want to listen to your companions in combat too, as they'll occasionally drop some useful hints.
That's kind of be lame, I bet. And better make.
But combat aside, your dialogue choices, your Rook's background, and the frequent decisions you make are immediately important, which shouldn't be too surprising for fans of BioWare games. The dialogue wheel is back, of course, as is the approval-disapproval system.
We haven't got a lot of time.
Everybody's experience so unique, even when you're watching other people play.
But I was surprised to see that the Veilguard actually explains the consequences of some of your dialogue choices in very clear terms.
See, you say that.
It's a variation of the so-and-so will remember that system, but more specific.
But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Yeah, when
Take,
they do
for
that
example,
big, we'll
my first
remember
confrontation with Solus, aka Fen'Harel, aka the Dreadwolf. I chose a more sarcastic, humorous approach with him, and at the end of our confrontation, text on the side of the screen informed me that I have traded verbal jabs with Solus.
This is your responsibility now.
It was far from the only occurrence of this sort of text, and it leaves me curious as to how your relationships with various characters will build and branch out over time based on your attitude. Speaking of consequences, it quickly became clear to me that there would consistently be tons of choices in the Veilguard that'll have lasting results. It probably sounds like I'm stating the obvious here, but I got the sense that even more of these kinds of choices might be peppered throughout than the usual BioWare game. Right at the beginning, for instance, I made a choice that led to Harding getting injured, and she was still bruised up for the remainder of the next couple hours. I felt like a real jerk about it, and that was probably the point. Dragon Age the Veilguard seemed to be telling me, right from the start, that I'm going to feel like a jerk a lot.
You don't slow down for much, do you?
Without spoiling too much, you'll also be able to see some of your progression and choices in the environment around you as well. But once introductions were out of the way, it was time to explore the wide world of Thetis and see its past and present collide.
Shall we? Let's do this.
As mentioned earlier, one of my biggest worries was that the Veilguard could end up being more linear in its approach, trading branching gameplay for a straight line. And sure, the opening hours, essentially the tutorial zone, are a little railroady, save for a couple key decisions you have to make. But once you're past that and more established within Act 1, you're much more free to tackle quests as you please as you unlock more and more regions. You do this via the Crossroads. For those of you who aren't brushed up on your Dragon Age lore, that's a nexus between the waking world of Thetis and the metaphysical realm of the Fade, through which the ancient elves would travel through magical mirrors called Alluvians. You now use the Alluvians for that same purpose, and to unlock new regions, you have to fight through certain areas of the Crossroads before you can start fast traveling to them. Unlocking said regions opens up a vast network of areas, and not unlike past Dragon Age games, they're dramatically different from one another.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
Take, for example, the Arlethan Forest, a gorgeous, colorful region that mixes greenery with elven magic. You can see nugs burrow into the grass, magical artifacts abound, and there's a vast array of nature to simply admire. You're hit with a massive tone shift, however, when you head to Haussburg.
Lavendel Village.
This is not out yet.
Whatever
I'm
happened
playing it.
here
It's just a
looks like
video.
Demeter's Crossing.
Currently under siege by the Blight, here is where you'll see some of the more horror-inspired aesthetics, and frankly, just some of the grosser aspects of the Blight. While the Veilguard's tone certainly leans more high fantasy in places like the Crossroads, don't worry. Those who miss the gore and dark fantasy of Origins will find that too in places where the Blight has spread. But I couldn't help but spend a lot of my time just running around in Treviso, the bustling city that's home to the Antivan Crows faction. For one thing, a lively city feels like a novelty in Dragon Age. But there was simply so much to explore that I kept getting sidetracked. A merchant with unique items here, a new quest to pick up over there, and a random combat encounter over there. And that's just when I wasn't looking around for a cat or dog to pet. Because yes, you can pet the cats and dogs. Outside of the cats and dogs, there are some unique ways to interact with the environment as well. Each companion has an environmental ability, some of which came in quite handy for me. In my time in the Arlethan Forest, I frequently called upon Balara, whose environmental ability allows her to tinker with magical artifacts. In a nice quality of life feature, your companions don't even need to be in your party in order for you to use these abilities. As an aside, another one of my favorite quality of life additions is the fact that party banter pauses and picks up again later if you trigger combat, a cutscene, or anything else that would interrupt their dialogue. That's right, no more awkward standing around in order to hear the complete conversation.
Oh. Yes.
If you're feeling overwhelmed, the difficulty and accessibility options do allow for about just as much or as little hand-holding as you need. For example, with one Antivan Crow's quest I was doing, I could turn the navigation on and simply follow the game's guidance, or turn it off and look for clues in the environment to follow. In this case, the crow's purple symbol painted on certain walls.
Another mark this way.
And to
I
be
also
honest,
just happened
waiting
to be
10
playing an
years for
Antivan Crow Rook
this
while
doesn't look
completing this
that
quest,
great.
which led to some fun dialogue options.
This
We
is gonna
crows are all the army Antiva
let a
has,
lot
but
of
it's
people
not like we
know.
can feel the
I
garrison.
can already
Once
tell.
I was in the thick of things, I could clearly see the features in the Veilguard that boiled down to, okay, we heard the complaints about Inquisition, specifically addressing the infamous Hinterlands problem, which is a reference to the first open world area players visit in
must you keep rolling, flowing into the night? People so busy, make me feel dizzy. Taxi light shines so bright.
All right, do a couple more games here, and then the afternoon block starting. But I don't get the Steelers game soon. I think I get the Rams Cardinals.
Terry meets Julie, Waterloo Tottenham Court Road, just round the corner from Old Soho. There's a place where the publishers go. If you don't know which way to go, just open your ears and follow your nose. 'Cause the street is shaking from the tapping of tools. You can hear that music play anytime on every day. Every rhythm, every way. You go to a publisher and play him your song. He says, I hate your music and your hair is too long. But I'll sign you up because I'd hate to be wrong. You got a tune that's in your head, you want to get it placed. So you take it down to a music man just to see what he will say. He says, I hate the tune, I hate the words, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sign you up and take it round the street and I'll see if it makes a grade. And you might even hear it played on the rock and roll hit parade. Daytime, nighttime, every week. You can hear that heavy beat. Now the world is shaking from the tapping of feet. Daytime, nighttime, every day. You can hear that music play. Every rhythm, every way. go down, till it go down. Really had to move. That's why I'm on my remedies. Baby, don't you come around here anymore.
We're making a couple of adjustments.
Me and my uncle went right down South Colorado, West Texas bound. We stopped over in Santa Fe, well, that being the point, just about halfway. And you know, it was the hottest part of the day. I took the horses up to the stall, went to the barroom, ordered drinks for all. 3 days in the saddle, helped my body hurt. 8 days son, I took off my shirt, and I tried to
short summer that is today. West Texas cowboy, well, that's all around. With liquor and money, well, they slow it down. Soon after payday, no, it seems a shame. You know, mama, he starts to bring a game. You know, I'm a child when I take the hand. Cowboys got the sword. One of them called in, and then she called. Accused him of cheating. Well, no, it couldn't be. I never know. He's starting to speak. Hey, I'm the boss. That's the man to be. That's me. One of them cowboys, he stops to draw. Well, I shot his down, but he never saw. Shot me in heaven. Well, I said, walk alone. In the confusion, found the grab the gold. Big flight sailing down to Mexico. All of those cowboys, I let them go. Love my uncle, oh God rest his soul. Taught me the fun, taught me all I know. Done it so well, well I grabbed that gold. When I left it there by the side of the road.
I've been gambling new bells for 10 good solid years. My coat down on it went down and I turned both yours. Goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play it slow. Wait till that deal. Don't you let that deal go down, no, no.
at the fence. Took his rings for bucks and change. Ain't that heaven sent? Hurts my ears to listen. Shannon burns my eyes to see. Cut down a man in cold blood. Shannon might as well be me. Now we play for life. What was born and what's the blood at the bone of the knife. Now the die is shaking, now the die must fall. There ain't a winner in the game. He don't go home with all, not with all. Texas, for the day of July. Sun so hot, the clouds so low, eagles in the sky. Catch a teardrop, hanging out in Santa Fe. Great Northern, out of shine. Keep him from the sun. Ain't a bed can't give us rest now. You keep us on the run. lost in the dark. Like one of those flashes I've been heading for, heading for. Well, I ain't on the night, but I've never been wrong. So you down the way everyone's gone. Once in a while you get shown the line. Strangers, the places if you look at it.
pressure grows. He's met his end a million times, and now he's back to pick a tooth or two. He's delicious as he's deadly, and healthcare ain't in a stock. So you better think twice if you see something shiny coming round your block. If you stop to blink, you're gonna dance with the claw. It'll backfire if you're losing control. Slow down your moves, you're getting too bold. He'll give you the claw. He'll give you the claw. Take you to line and pay the price.
Left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California on my mind. Straddled like Graham, voted past Raleigh on across Carolina. Stopped in Charlotte, found past Rockies, and we never was a minute late. And we was 90 miles out of Atlanta by sundown, rolling across Georgia State. Where border trouble had turned into a struggle halfway across Alabama. Bound for ground and left us all stranded in downtown Birmingham. Was hearing the boat beat through the train, chicken right across the Mississippi plain. And I was on that midnight fire out of Birmingham, smoking in New Orleans. And somebody helped me out of Louisiana just to help me out of Houston town. The people there who cared about me, they wanted the poor boy down. Well, sure as the moment bought me a silk suit, a luggage in my hand. And I woke up flying over Albuquerque on the jet to the promised land. Working on the T-bone steak on the goddamn road to the Golden State. When the pilot told us that they can't finish, we headed into Terminal Gate. The signals they carried come down easy, that's to the terminal zone. Get your engines and cool your wings and let me take it to the telephone. Los Angeles, in Norfolk, Virginia, town, Baltimore, 1009. Yeah, my folks back home, it's just a promise land going, and the brothers on the line.
He's met his end a million times, and now he's back to pick a tooth or two. He's delicious as he's deadly, and healthcare ain't in a stock. So you better think twice if you see something shiny coming round your block. If you stop to blink, you're gonna dance with the claw. It'll backfire if you're losing control. Slow down your moves, you're getting too bold. He'll give you the claw.
Q hamster. Oh, and notice the little Asian dragon hanging there.
Look.